On the planet of Chromia, a wise and methodical being learned how to bring his own life force energy in sync with that of his surroundings. He could channel balls of energy, call forth incredible creatures, and even manipulate his enemies' minds. This energy seemed limitless, and through it he gained a great following of scholars who dedicated their lives to studying its amazing force. These scholars eventually divided into their own unique practices, and their descendants became known as the Magi. Now, the source of the Magi's energy has mysteriously become scarce and seemingly more difficult to channel. Each school believes that the others are wasteful with their consumption of the energy, and a war is being waged as each class clings to the vital resource. Energy is power. It is worth protecting with your life, and it is worth taking others' lives if it means gaining more. Duel of the Magi is an exciting new fantasy deck building and dueling card game from Cool Nerd Games. This is not your normal deck builder though. You don't buy cards each turn, and there are no victory points. Players use the decks they build as weapons to defeat the other players and win the game. Players start by choosing one of the 4 Magi classes, each of which has a unique ability that can be used during the game. After including and excluding spells from the game, cards are staged face up as each player takes turns selecting cards to build their own customized deck of spells. After deck building is completed, players engage in a spell-casting duel to determine the winner. Duel of the Magi is designed to be an epic battle, and no game can be epic if the artwork doesn't follow suit. One of our main goals was to create the best-looking card game on the market. We're only using a single incredibly talented artist, so that the game has a unique but cohesive style for all 280-plus cards. Players will find themselves completely immersed and feel like they're right in the middle of the action of a spell-casting fight to the death in the Duel of the Magi universe. That's not the only way Duel of the Magi is unique though. Player interaction is emphasized throughout the game, and each player can significantly affect the others during each phase. Class cards give each player a unique ability to affect their dueling playstyle, which often serves to alter their deck building and spell selection strategies. Dueling is designed to get right to the action, making stalemates a rare occurrence. On top of that, each player can see every spell that is chosen by their opponents and can use that information to revise their deck building strategy on the fly. An epic battle means there must be some pretty epic spells too. There are 5 different types of spells in Duel of the Magi aside from the class cards. Magi summon creatures to do their bidding for them, and they are the most consistent way to deal damage to other players. They can also block other attacking creatures to help keep you alive. Elemental spells are used to deal direct damage to other players or their creatures. Response spells are cast as a reaction to another spell or action taking place. They stop your foes from harming you and help you keep them from becoming too powerful. Power sources and energy surges provide the necessary resources to cast all spells in the game. Some of them cost energy to be used as well. Variable spells affect the game in many different ways. Some stay on the battlefield to be used repeatedly, while others are quick actions that can only be used a single time. The Duel of the Magi box includes 240 spell cards, 40 basic power source cards, 4 class cards, 4 turn structure cards and rule sheets with the necessary dueling surface. With your help, we can bring Duel of the Magi to creation. And by backing this Kickstarter, you'll also get access to the stretch goals we unlock along the way.